This is the pre-match conference for tomorrow's 2026 World Cup Qualifiers between Nigeria and Rwanda. It's match day 7. And of course, as you all know, Nigeria is fourth on the log behind the Republic, Rwanda, and South Africa. So this is going to be a final training session. Before that, we have the press conference. We have the coach, Eric Chelle, seated here in our midst. And we also have captain of the Super Eagles, William Troost-Ekong, MON. We will entertain questions from you guys. We'll try to keep it as sharp as possible so we get this done over with. So to start with, you let us know when you're about to answer or ask a question. Indicate with a raise of hand. Tell us your medium, your name and the medium you represent. To start with, let me begin by asking Coach, good evening and welcome. It's the World Cup Qualifiers, Nigeria versus Rwanda. It's looking like we're on a cliff edge of missing out on another World Cup campaign next year in USA, Mexico, and Canada. How ready or how committed are your players, your team, to face Rwanda, beginning with the game against Rwanda? Can we overcome what obviously is looking like a dangerous moment for us? Can we overcome it and make it a miraculous one for Nigeria once again?
Good evening. This game is the question about only what I do. We have a good team coming tomorrow. One is the coaching, the technical staff. For us, we are ready to our game plan. So we had 2 training sessions and it's one training session. I want that my players are focused only on this game. Talk about the World Cup Qualifying and talk about our games, our country, and the community. It's just only this game. After this game, we will see what happens. But we need to be focused on this game. And the only thing is doing that all.
Okay, please tell us your name and your video, please.
My name is Emeka Dena, I'm an independent producer. Coach, welcome back to you. Some of your players moving from one club to another. Lukman has not even played football this season. What's the level of fitness of your team and for the Skipo? Yeah, and for Skipo, you know, what's the spirit like in camp? Do you guys believe you can achieve this, even though your destiny is not in your hands?
Right. Okay, about Lukman, I just want to say thank you. And we do a list without Africa. So this is my job. Okay, if you can play maybe 1 minute, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 50 minutes, 60 minutes. So I can't imagine to make a list without this guy. I'm so confident about this. And tomorrow, once again, after this training session, I will have a lot of work for you. This is my responsibility. This is my job.
Yeah, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here, like always. To come straight to your question, adding to what the coach said, of course, the summer transfer window is always particular when you have a team full of very talented players like we always do in Nigeria. It's not that there's going to be movement, players making the next step up. Also making a small reference to Ademola Lookman. I think all of us have really followed and are supporting him. If I said he's the best player in Africa, and from what I've seen in his days, also he's been even more motivated, and the lookman that we know and who's consistently always been professional, worked hard, trained hard. So yeah, it's not my choice to make, but I think I can only speak on behalf of all the players that everyone who's here is focused 100% on the game tomorrow. We have had meetings among ourselves, we had meetings with the coaching staff. There's been a lot of talk about the importance and the gravity of the game tomorrow. And the only thing I can say that we are really focused. We know what to do. We have worked prepared the right way, and I think you get confidence from good preparation, and that's been very good this week. And now it's left for us to talk on the pitch tomorrow.
Coach, I want to say all the best of luck in tomorrow's game. Coming here, I informed somebody who is purely not a football person, but he challenged me that he can easily predict your lineup. That wherever he is, he can put down his pen to paper to say, this is who will play, this is who will play, this is who will play. If a man of that knowledge can tell me that he's likely to be able to predict your lineup, can you disappoint him tomorrow? For Troost-Ekong, are you willing and your teammates to go to the World Cup?
When you prepare the game, me and the other coach, we watch a lot of games about the team we play against. So we followed on the game, and before the game is done, progression of the team, you can feel it again. This is for me, this is for the so this is why I talk about every person. I talk about the I speak about game playing of the my team, another team. So, 19,005 if you walk on this and if you watch soccer games, you got this 19 and sometimes because you have a lot of training session, I don't change the whole girls one. It depends on what I see with the beach, what my player on the beach.
I think your question about willingness, I don't think that's something that's ever in question. I can only speak for myself, but I know my teammates, how much it means to represent Nigeria. It's a life's work to sit here, to face you guys. It's a life's work ambition to play at the highest stage of the World Cup. I've had the privilege of doing it in 2018, and it will forever remain one of the highlights of my life career. And I think all the players understand, the next generation, how important this moment is. I don't think there's ever a question about players not willing to be somewhere. If you guys want to be at the World Cup, imagine how we feel. So that's the only thing I can say. We're really focused, and that's the only thing we can do. We'll give our maximum tomorrow. We'll take it step by step. Like the coach said, there's still a long way to talk about the World Cup, but we have to focus on the game Saturday. And we can only try to control things that are in front of us, and that we can actually control ourselves. And the rest will be good.
It's from the East model.
Captain, so just giving you a moment to talk. The Nigerian fans have been through a very interesting journey in this World Cup qualifiers, and some might not be, and some might be forgiving to say they don't expect a lot, give or take. So, as an opportunity, just send a message to a Nigerian fan ahead of tomorrow's game. Something from you, something from the team.
Yeah, again, thank you. It's a question we get a lot. So I think only thing we can say is that expectations, opinions are not things that we can manage from the outside. We know within the team how much you want to go to the World Cup. This is something that doesn't even have to be mentioned, in my opinion. And we're focused. We appreciate everyone's support. We appreciate you guys coming out here. I know the stadium tomorrow is going to be full. I know the people for Qualifier in Rio. I know how they want to support the team and how they love our team. And we're going to give our best to make them proud. So we really appreciate everyone who's been on this ride with us, and we want to make them proud at the end of it and be in the World Cup.
Let's take a question from any of the ladies in the house. It's okay. Tell us your name, please, and your middle.
Hi Captain, hi Coach. My name is JJ from JJ Sports, and this is my question. So Nigeria in the recent games have successfully created a lot of chances, but we are struggling with the finishing touches. Considering Rwanda is magnificent when it has to do with defensive game, how do you plan on addressing this issue? The issue of finishing well after creating chances.
And you know, the football you are just in like the you are really just like sometimes you can't score. So this is the football. If you watch yesterday or the day after, there is a lot of matches like that. So what's wrong? That has something to my play. I don't know that Nigeria get this game the first 15 minutes, a lot of intensity, aggressivity, and after that, the curriculum in our box, of course, in the boxes you have to score with. So the most important thing for me is the second one. You need to have a great second one.
Captain, good evening. This is a question for you. My name is Abraham Joseph, center kick. Live reports right now from Bloemfontein is that Bafana lead Lesotho 1-0, 52 minutes at the moment. That means that the point gap between them and the Super Eagles is now 9 points. And we've got 4 games to go, meaning we can just pick 12 maximum. We already know that the surest way to qualify for the World Cup is to top the group in Group C. Do you think that you can admit, or you would admit at this point, that it's over for the Super Eagles to qualify as winners of the group, and that now the players are focused on the runners-up to qualify as playoff places?
I don't think we ever want to look at what other teams are doing. I think our focus remains on playing our game. There's still some question marks that you guys have all discussed about Bafana and where they'll finish and some of their points. But that's not something I want to think about. I'm maybe thinking about the other team, but Rwanda for tomorrow. So we want to focus on what we can control, the same thing that I said before, and everything else is not something that's going to distract us now.
Okay, finally, strike. That will be the last question because they have to go for their training session. Go ahead.
All right, good evening, Coach. Good evening, Captain. My name is Stokes of Ball Fan Strike. Benjamin Frederick and Felix Agu, 2 players that came through to the Super Eagles via the Unity Cup. They did so well in that tournament. I want to know, are they part of your immediate plans, or you consider them more long term?
Like I said, the question is good, but like I said, you know, it's a one training session. I have a plan in my head, but you know, I need to think about again this game. I can tell you something, every guy is in this team, they can play every moment. During the game, before the game, after the game, they can play every moment. They deserve to be here. They deserve to play this game. The right thing that the captain said, this is an honor for them. This is an honor for me. We need to think about our own. And this is why we spoke together with the player. The most important thing is that we need to show that this is the royal state of mind we need to collect.